Hi there, this is Allison Court, and you are listening to my voice talking to you on Pro Teaches Noobs. Who are you calling noobs? I'm not me. I'm not the noob here. That might be... Oh, you might want to talk to that dead chick or the one that hangs out with the ghosts. Hey, Beetlejuice, we have to get to the netherworld. Wait, were you saying I'm the noobs here? Could you two please stop bickering? I'm looking for my brother. Oh, man. Is he lost again? I don't know that he wants to be found, or he certainly doesn't want to be found by you. Anyway, let's go to the mall, get some chili fries. Chill out. No, are you not aware that we're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse right now? How can you two just fool around like this? Get it together. Grow up. I'm just a teenager, so I think I'm gonna go hang out with my dead friend. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my mutant friends because you're kind of dull and total buzz killer. Okay then, I guess I'm on my own. Jubilee, wait!
Hey guys, welcome to our lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have with me once again, Jared.
You know, I'm feeling very imperfect right about now, Robert.
But it's going to last into the future.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep, but yeah, we're going over the take two on Hulk Future Imperfect, done by two late great legends, on George Perez and now Peter David. And this is one of the times where Peter David boasted inks and pencils and inks himself.
You mean Perez?
Perez. Sorry.
Oh, dope.
But
you can tell that. And the thing about George Perez that I love, and this book is very indicative of this, and even as Wonder Woman, he puts so much on a page. I'm like, how do you get this done?
Oh, when do we get to the trophy room?
Yeah, I go, every time I read a George Perez page, I'm like, how the hell did you get this done in any time?
Exactly. And as Perez himself put it, the person you should thank for all this is his wife, Carol, because she was such a huge fan of Peter's work.
Mm-hmm.
And it ranks it the longest story today to have ever penciled and inked himself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and this is also for Peter one of his most perfect stories. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing: this fits in between issues. This is like right before the wedding of Rick and Marlo.
Okay.
And they even set up stuff that leads into it. But it's, of course, these were separate issues and everything. But yeah, this gave us the Maestro, as you can see. The evil future version of Hulk, which, was not a normal thing having this type of story.
In other words, so this was it's an artifact from a time before they were constantly making superheroes evil.
Yeah, the dark futures and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, let's move on in, shall we?
Yes.
Oh, look at some of this stuff.
Looks good. I love it.
Yep. Yep, there's the first cover. Future Imperfect. Welcome to Sophia, ladies and gentlemen. You've walked here, you've ridden here, you've crawled here, but the bottom line is, you're here. And what wonders await you. Feast your eyes on some of the lovely ladies who can be yours. But if you want to feast more than your eyes, well, that, my friend, will cost you. Hey, watch where you're shoving. If you have it in pink, only what you see here, get it on. That's too expensive. I've never seen one of these. And what did it used to do? This is spoiled. You call yourself a vendor, and it's called a CD. You throw it. I should call the authority. That's outrageous. How much would you pay? Let's talk. Can't believe it. Janice, wait up. Did you slide it to them? Did you? Hello? Oh, it's never been used. Make me an offer. Why don't you drop dead? Make me a better offer. And Pidsfizz over here. And for crying out loud, shut up. Just ignore him. Pretend he's with someone else. Loudmouth fool's going to get us all killed someday. Don't be Arch and Deckard. And Pidsfizz and loves the way the way of things is all. Just to make this clear, this character here is a girl. It's sometimes easy to forget.
Yeah.
Did you slide it? Did ya? It's been slid, Pizviz. They're in the know. Now grip it. I know how high on it you are, but you gotta remember the credo. Go slow, low profile, don't attract attention by acting over the top. This is all too bizarre, Janice. I'll believe it when I scan him myself. What do you do? Just wait, and wait till you do. Just wait all. And it's been what? It's just that I've been watching my back against the mage and the maestro too long to believe this Studley and retrieve is going to change things. One side, please, and fork you. Things are going to be different around here sooner than you think. You shut your mouth and shut up. Stop mouthing. Your bossy's going to get us all killed. Are you completely dim? The gravity police are everywhere. You can't draw attention to yourself. 1 minute you be minding your own business, and the next it's and daggered. It's the gravity police. They tweaked us. Stay where you are and stay where you are. You've been identified as insurgents, Janet, Pizviz, Shooter, and Dacker. We have dispatched Dacker as a warning to the rest of you to surrender immediately. Any and or all of you can be dispatched as easily. That's because you can't. You caught her unready. No, we're outgunned. Fall back. This is for Dacker, you flirts. You have been warned. Ah! I love this job. And just keep the float and boat steady, will ya? And Scooter, flark. This bites all. And here we've got the Studley stash. Told him to wait for us. And now we're being cut to pieces while he's cooling his feet. Got to get the grab cop to where he is. Only hope left. Over here. Hey, grab cops. Scan this way, don't ya? Ah! Ha! Not so tough without your leg man, huh, floater? Scooter, Pizviz, can you move? Scooter can't, but my leg's busted. Get going. I'm bagged. I mean it. Go. I won't slide him anything. Keep the children in the know of all Pizviz. Now move. There is no escape. They're heading down an alley in Sector 18A. It's too narrow for the floaters to maneuver. The floaters will track them. We'll pursue on foot. Drop the plasma rod and surrender in the name of the Maestro. Don't they ever get tired of saying that? Scooter, I think we're screwed. Flark it. We secured your pal, Pizviz. We only need one of you for questioning, really. The rest of you are expendable. What's shaking that building? What's happening? The building. It's the outlaws. It's gotta be. Who cares? Run! Run! Tell the others that the outlaws are getting away. We'll pursue it. No, I don't believe you will. Is that who I think it is? I don't think it is, but good day, gentlemen. You'll be pleased to know the doctor is in. Get him! All right, I admit I'm not a medical doctor, but even so, I can see you gentlemen need to be heavily medicated. First of all, I love this. Mm-hmm. You'll be pleased to know the doctor is in.
I do like that.
This is our chance. While the Studleys and raising the grab cops, we can go back for Pizviz. It's too late, Scooter. Pizviz is already back. I saw one of the floaters and scarf with him. And no matter how much he holds out, he's going to wind up sliding it all to the Maestro. Our setup, our place, everything. What we got to do is warn the others. Get him relocated. What about the green guy? From what Gramps says, the best thing we can do is give him room and let him work. Let's go for backup. We're the rendezvous with a dog of war in Sector 18C. We don't need those overstuffed canines. That green guy caught us off guard is all. Nothing we can. Ah! I'm trying. All right, boys. Land this thing. We're going to have words. Pull up, you stupid floater. I'm trying. I can't get the outfit. Ah! Incredible. The platform operator wasn't just in it and inside it. He was melded to it, bonded. Somehow he couldn't eject before because he was part of it. That had to hurt. What's that sound? Something galloping this way? Rah! What the hell is that? You're about to be eaten by a dog o' war. If you wish to include the names of the next of kin in your dying screams, please do so. They will be notified within 48 hours. Resistance is pointless. The Dog o' War series is specifically bred by the Maestro himself. Its jaws can crush adamantium in 7.3 seconds. I hardly think your neck will afford much of a challenge. Think again! And floaters, pick me up! You're not going anywhere, leg man! Hey, floaters! Dog it! Huh. Would have thought they could, and they would withstand impact better than that. Perhaps they self-destructed when they were incapacitated? Doesn't matter. I got you, and you're going to bring a message to the Maestro. Tell him I'm coming for him, that the fear is over, that he's out of time. Tell him the Incredible Hulk said so. The Hulk? God help us. The Hulk. It's not possible. It's temporarily impossible. It's absurd. Oh, Minister, I was just about to go back on duty and... Huh? You didn't even notice that. He scares me almost as much as the Maestro. Minister, the Maestro left a message that he was not to be disturbed by affairs of state today. Let me pass, though. If the Maestro doesn't hear this news immediately, he'll scream for the head of the one who kept it from him. Wonderful, marvelous. What day is it anyway? Gorgeous. Have you tried the exquisite? That's exquisite. Tell him I'm here. He's busy. I'm busier. He was very specific. Esmeralda, my dear, step aside or your name goes down here on my list. And I'll have you bonded with the first available four-legged mammal I can obtain, regardless of his health, gender, or pedigree. Yes, sir. Maestro, a problem has arisen and requires your immediate attention. This had better be good. Just imagine reading this for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep. I mean, the cover. No. Even the cover didn't spoil it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's him. Swear it's him, but he looks different. Now notice, but this is the point where they now make it very clear they're one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
You can scan anyone who looks close to him. I tweaked the helmet. It's mine. Fuck you. It's spooky is what it is. There's a stench of unreality about this place, along with the other stenches, like people who haven't bathed in years. The way they're looking at me with both fear and respect. The fear from strangers I'm used to, but the respect, that's new. I kind of like it. Hulk, I was wondering where you people got off to. Don't stand there jawing into the hidey hole. Quick! And don't worry, no one would dare follow me. You think? This is remarkable. Did you build it all yourselves? Some of it was already here, and those of us in the know rigged it for a special. What is this? An elevator? Lifter, yeah. Hold still, Mo. Where's the control? Receive Janice and companion under my authority. Passcode Z Alpha Gamma. Scan for ID. ID, confirm. Please proceed. Woof! What, you never been on a lifter before? Oh, yes. I just usually get a moment's warning before. This thing could use some music. Some what? Never mind. How far down are we going? All the way down. Did you hear an explosion? Yeah, somebody dared follow you, seems like. Probably an undercover cop with a tracker on his wrist. You mean he'll lead his people here? Like it has not left to himself, but he won't. 3, 2, 1. Scan my words. We have lots of entrances, but if you're not the right stuff, there's no exit. Janice, drop! He's right behind you! Think I'm blind, Joko? Oh, think I didn't scan him there? This is remarkable. There's a whole community down here. And they all look at me with the same terror from above. Okay, Janice, hold it. I've gone along with all of this so far, even saved your hash with the local authorities. But that was just as much because you were my guide here as anything else. But now you better start proving to my satisfaction the thing you've been telling me. Otherwise, I'll bring this place down. What do you think about that? Again, remember, this Hulk is definitely an anti-hero. No heroics.
Mm-hmm.
At all. Mm-hmm. The fact he's willing to threaten to bring it down on this community because he wants answers.
I will say, I love how he has the Guy Gardner haircut.
Mm-hmm.
That's really funny.
Well, not bowl cut Guy Gardner, but other Guy Gardner haircut.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's great.
I swear to you, he'll help us. Let me slide what we know about him. Hell, we don't have to be slided nothing, Scooter. We know what he is. You know nothing, Sledge, and not you, Ice Rocker. None of yous know. Only one who really knows it all is Gramps. He slid us the only hope we got. Or is this how you want to go on, huh? Hiding, afraid, waiting for something better to come along, and then when it does, you turn to gnarly bits? This is the study to help us. Gramps study to help us. Gramps said so. And now I'll slide you why, so you'll all be in the know. The Studley's real name is Robert Bruce Banner. Once, decades ago, he was a scrawny git scientist testing out a weapon called a gamma bomb. But just before it went off, he scanned a teenage boy on the test site and ran out to save him. Got the boy to safety, but his own hide got shot through his gamma radiation. Notice the perspective of all these images.
Yeah, it's someone else watching.
Through their eyes. That's how sliding works. You're all in the know of what radiation could do, but it did him different, real different. And that's when he got tagged the name the Hulk. He came through and with me through the fog of what's gone before to help us. He did it on a leap of faith, and now he needs a leap of faith from us as well. These images, the sliding, whatever. It's nothing I've ever seen before. Not news footage or anything. Where'd you get them from? The mind's eye. What's scanned is what's known. Look, I gave it for 2 reasons. First, because Rick Jones vouched for you and looked like he'd seen a ghost when he did. And second, because you told me some things that were too hideous to ignore, especially if this Maestro is who you claim. But now I want that proof. It's right down here. If you follow the light, then you'll see the light. There it is!
Incredible.
One of Perez's best images!
This is one of the images that Perez is known for.
And this, you don't need any words to how they died. You just know it. Like, look at Surfer's board.
There's even Black Suit Spider-Man there.
And there's Beast Fur. And now, of course, that's supposed to be just the fabric outfit, of course. But yeah, look at that. Thor's hammer, the chair. Because, of course, this guy has the other one.
U.S. Agent's shield.
And Cap shield, yeah. And look, Phoenix dead again. Dr. Doom.
Thor's hammer.
Yep.
Iron Man suits.
The
Wait. Is that a hit of Superman? All right, look right next to open your trade and look at the at this page right to the left of Iron Man's armor.
To the left of Iron Man's
It's cut off a little bit.
Hold on, let me check it on my trade. Hold on.
Yeah. To the left of Iron Man's armor. I just noticed that. I think he put a picture of Superman there.
Wait, you mean right here?
Yeah.
My trade's even more cut off than this.
Look, okay, I'll hold it up. I never saw that. Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah.
It's literally Superman.
And oh my Lord, that him? Yes, Gramps, he's here. He talked and acted just the way you said he would. Every step of the way. This room, it's completely filled with relics like me. Needs a giant penny. Pretty complete otherwise. Were you, old man? This old man, he played one for you. Soon as I wet my whistle. That song, the one he was playing when Rick bitchin', Bruce. Of course, Rick would be the one to survive. God, tonight, I hear the Outlaw's got a base stash somewhere. Bet they're nice and warm. Maybe it pays to be an outlaw. Don't say that, even if you're kidding. I hear they got an outlaw up at that castle. They'll strip slight him, that's for certain. Poor bugger. I'd rather freeze to death out here than scream to death in there. I've nothing gonna slide. I'm not gonna slide you nothing. You don't know who you're mucking with, mates. I'll resist anything you got to throw. The question of your resistance is going to be somewhat academic. Stop your academics. You're a brave one. I'll give you that, huh? I respect few things in this world, and bravery is one of those things. Stupidity, however, I abhor. Bravery is what's needed here, Piz-Fizz. The bravery to turn your back on your cohort. They cannot help you now. Only I can. If you're cooperative and brave, I can reward that. I have vast resources. What do you say? Spark you! You brainless herd! You dare spit on me! I'll crush your head like an eggshell! Maestro, no! Don't you see? That's what he wants! Yes, of course, Minister. To die before we learn what we needed. Rudimentary cunning, and yet it nearly worked. Thank you. I like that! That was smart of Piz-Fizz. If it wasn't for the Minister, Maestro would have screwed himself.
Yeah.
What do you wish to view, Maestro? The last 48 hours of the young man's in life should suffice. No, you're not getting nothing. I can fight you. I can. No answer. Maybe he's not there, Janice. We didn't come all this way for no, not there. Come on, open up there. Now, this actually was what happened in the issue that led into this.
Mm-hmm.
And freakers, it's him, all right? Jeez, if the circus in town. Look, guys, this is a bad day, okay? I've had a fight with my girl. Some aliens try to kill me. The Avengers think I'm a traitor. And you just yanked me out of the shower. So whatever you're selling, peddle it elsewhere, okay? Whoa, Tim! Okay, that chain lock you fried was $2. Fork it over. Bucks? Look, you have to listen. We have a message. The only message being delivered right now is that you got 5 seconds to get out of my apartment. 1, look, the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
See? Because we're seeing it through Fiz's eyes.
Yeah.
All right, 5, go! Those, I warned you. I learned my move from the best. Hey, so did I. All I wanted to do was talk. I'm not in the mood. Don't move or I'll, you know what? Grip it, Piz. He's our hope, remember? Not our enemy. Listen, I'm going to pull something from around my neck. Very slowly. Scan it. Scan it with what? With your eyes? Don't you tweak English? And where did you get that? That's my Avengers priority pass. Mine's in my wallet. What's this one? A fake? If it is a fake, then I guess the writing on the back is too, huh? Seem familiar? Read it. Shake hands with. Oh man. Oh, this is too. This is boring. I know what they did. I need to know how they did it. Find out. Maestro, if we jump around inside the subject's memories too much, we might. I don't care. Just do it. Pigfist, stop staring at your ugly mug and that thing and put it down. It's not a flunking toy. Sorry, Deckard. Just never skinned anything like it before. And Gramps, you're awake. You hear the reports? Yeah, didn't believe him though. That's it, all right. You got it up and running? And Bolo thinks he's and twigged it pretty good. We're going to test it. Last chance to back out, Scooter. You kidding? Wouldn't miss it for anything. Hang on, here we go. Flark, what's happening? I can't see my legs. Are my legs okay? I don't believe it. Is that the way it's supposed to work? Yep. I've seen Doc Doom's time machine operate before. That was textbook. Where'd you send it? Send Scooter. 35 seconds in the future, which means any minute now. Okay? What happened? It didn't work. It sure did. You feel okay? I feel fine. Why shouldn't I? I didn't go nowhere. Okay, it's working. So now what? We escaped to another time. That's what. Away from this hellish world. Great. One away from the Maestro and abandon everyone else to its rule. Well then, I'll tell ya. What we do is like, someone check Gramps. He's vegged again. Each time gets worse and worse. You'll need this for where you're going. Gramps, you okay? Why wouldn't I be, kids? We have to fight fire with fire. Fire with fire. And you gotta go back and get the big green fireman. First, though, you gotta find me to help convince him. Find you? You're right here, Gramps. Not me now. Me then. I'm writing shake hands with your great-granddaughter, stud. I'll tell you where to find me. Give this to me. If you need more convincing, remind me of the time with Mario and the ball of cherry. What happened? Why did we lose the memory? We've lost more than that, Maestro. I was afraid of this. The mind slide process can be quite devastating if the subject is uncooperative. You're saying that the subject's mind is wiped and he's of no further use to us? That's correct. This is for spitting on me, you little kraken! Minister, round up a strike force. I'll be leading them personally and have that mess cleared away. Yes, Maestro. Oh, and look, because you saw how his head was here, that tells you ain't nothing left. Mm-hmm. Rick, how did this happen? When you in the past contacted me, that I came because I trusted you, Rick. But now you got to tell me. You've got to fill me in. What happened? Hey, Bruce, how you doing? I'm fine, Rick. When am I? How many years in the future? 90 years or so. Since then, there was, what do you call it? Lots of explosion, dying, fighting, a war. That's it. A war. Big one. Who was responsible? Dr. Doom? The leader? The Red Skull? Nope. Funny, ain't it? Oh, the good guys protecting humanity from the bad guys, and humanity went and blew itself up real fine without help from anyone in armor or funny long johns. Go figure. And remember all the reports about how people might survive atomic wars? Exaggerated. All of it. Thor, gone. Wolverine, gone. Cap, all of them, gone. And after the Third World War, there was another war. Can't even remember what it was about. What's left of the world, Rick? You're here. Betty, is she? She's right over there. Right in between the leader and Jean Grey. Just behind the Wasp. As for what's left, dystopia's pretty much it for the next few hundred miles. Rest is wasteland, a random mutant encampments, people dying by degrees. Oh! Dystopia has anti-mag radiation shielding from underground generators so that the residents are safe. Not that the Maestro cares. That name again. The Maestro. Who is he? Who is he? You don't have to shout. Rads didn't bother him when it all went down. Radiation pumped him up. Gramps said the Maestro could survive anything short of a ground zero nukem. When the world went to hell, the Maestro was standing at the gate with the key. He was smart enough and strong enough to create the city from the ruins. Below ground and miles of survival tunnels lived people like myself and the others. No one down here knew what above ground the Maestro was building. Leading dystopia, and now it's too late. He takes what he wants, does what he wants, lives for his own amusement and gratification. If he favors you, great. If not, forget it. He's insane, Bruce. Rick, who is he? You have to ask. It's him. It's the Maestro. Oh, hail the Maestro. Maestro, my daughter, she longs to be one of your chumleys to be cared for, and I have no time for this. Maestro, all that I have is your... Are you deaf? I said out of my way! Well, this is it, Maestro. We had suspected the outlaws were within this vicinity. The last memories of Pizfits confirm this. We've been stymied, however, as we've been unable to locate an entrance. The depths, of course, makes it inaccessible. Is that your problem? Stand aside, idiots! You should have consulted with me on this months ago! You've been busy. What the flark is that? It's the Maestro's gotta be. He slighted the info from Pizfits. We followed everyone out of the sector and re-hit them. When the Maestro gets here, he'll have a right and proper surprise. Good. Have the last of the grunts clear the area. Janet, you think Piz is all right? No. Now move your ass. It'll still take him a while to get here, but not too long. The way he's going, I'm through. Hurry up, you idiots. I'm sure the outlaws weren't exactly unaware of my coming. And move it. The Maestro wants us down there faster. We'll flark him. I notice you say that real quiet like. Spread out. Fight all of you. Find me those rebels and leave the large green one for me. Oh, and bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West. What's a broomstick? I got a better question. What are those things up there? Sir, we're getting reports. Screaming. Something about acid. Wait, what? Did you think the rebels might not fight back? Watch your flagging steps, and everyone make sure your faceplates are lowered in case they try. Gas! Everyone, okay? Everyone breathing oxygen online? Sir, the gas is eating right through the... all that shouting is the rebels, or our people. Somebody report! I got radio silence, sir. Lost contact with... lasers! Everyone fall back, fall... Booby traps. And we were the boobies who were trapped. I thought the rebels might be man enough to fight us face to face. Looks like I gave them too much credit. Stay here, if you insist, sir. Poor devils. Should have known the rebels wouldn't be that stupid. They're locating Doom's time machine. That alone should have put me more on my guard. Blast! All this acid's ruining my best clothes. All right, wherever you are, you might as well come out. I don't have all the time in the world, you know. Blast you! Show yourselves! Well. Dr. Banner, I presume.
That's cool.
Well, how was
I
that
love
for
that
the
image.
end of the first half?
I love that image.
What do you think about this first half so far?
I love it. It's really good.
One of my favorite Hulk stories.
Me too. This is essentially Dark Knight Returns, but Hulk.
For the most part, but except you had and Injustice.
No, this is different than Injustice.
No, I'm saying you're having a dark version of the character and then the good version confronting them.
Okay, that's true.
That's what I mean by Injustice. 100 years or so into the future, the main hub of activity is dystopia, a city built upon the ruins of earlier nuked out generations. Dystopia is ruled by the green iron fist of the being called the Maestro. The Maestro is in fact Robert Bruce Banner, apparently driven mad by ambient radiation, and a century of watching everything he ever knew, everyone he ever loved, fall to dust. A group of desperate freedom fighters stumbling upon Dr. Doom's time machine have made a desperate bid for the liberation from the Maestro's reign. Their leader, Janice, has retrieved from the past the one individual who can match the Maestro mentally and physically, named the Incredible Hulk. The forces of the Maestro have played right into the rebels' hand. A raid on the rebels' underground stronghold resulted in the slaughter of the Maestro's guardsmen, leaving the Maestro alone to face the wrath of his younger self. At this point, the plan developed by Janice's great-granddaughter of the decrepit Rick Jones called for the Hulk to overpower the Maestro and end his reign of terror. Something's coming fast! Just one problem. Run! The Maestro isn't cooperating. Ah! Like, whoa, that's kind of smart. It's the Maestro. Someone's tossing him like a stone. If that's the Maestro, then who the flark is that? What do you say? What do you think, Hulk? Not bad, eh? For an old man. Oh, come on, Hulk. You're the first job I've had in decades. Don't make it so easy for me, puny batter. Ah! Not bad. Not bad for me, considering that I was still a snot-nosed punk who knew nothing about nothing, least of all his own potential. Come here, girl. Your Maestro needs you. Surrender, Hulk, or I turn this girl into a bloody pulp right before your very eyes. Help me, please. Help me. Only the good doctor there can help you, my dear. What say you, Hulk? You're afraid of me? So afraid that you're resorting to threatening helpless females rather than taking me on? Go ahead. Rip her in half. She's better off dead than living in this pit that you've created. And you'll simply have shown everyone how gutless you really are. You're bluffing. Hoping to use the reverse psychology to trick me. Please, don't kill me. Please, I'm begging you. Pathetic, Banner. Truly pathetic. I expected better of you! But I don't bluff that easily! No! Ha! So predictable! He tossed the girl aside and he's coming after our man again. How's the fight scan? Could go either way. Maestro looks in control, though. Finish twigging the weapons from the dead guardsmen. We don't get too many chances like this. All done, Janice. Let's blitz to the new location. Everybody else is already stashed there. Janice, you think the big guy Studley can take the Maestro? Scooter, I don't know what. I think what I think doesn't matter. I think what we got to do is just hope and count on the plan to see us through. Somehow, when I signed up as the Maestro's minister, I never envisioned the job becoming this exhausting. The battle seems to be continuing in the West Quarter, which might be enough incentive to take up residence in the East Quarter. I don't like this. No one in memory has ever presented a serious challenge to the Maestro. The longer the battle goes, the more I tend to think it would favor the challenger. Ah! That was a little too close for comfort. Now might be a good time to head back to the palace until matters settle down a bit. Your presence here is an indication of my foe's short-sightedness, Hulk. If they'd summoned Thor from the mist of time, he might have matched me in strength, or perhaps the Fantastic Four, with Richard's brilliance at the helm, could have stymied me, or maybe the Wild Man through its sheer heroic. Oh, that's right. You probably haven't even counted the Wild Man. Well, no matter. The point is, there's nothing that you can do that I haven't already done. Back then, you were incredible. Now, you're just redundant. How did you get to be in charge, Maestro? By talking to your opponents to death? No, by beating them to death. And it went so quickly that I'm sorry I didn't prolong it. Making up for it now, though. Don't you understand, Hulk? I know every move you're going to make. I've got 100 years more practice at being you than you do. Go ahead. Take your best shot. At first, I thought you were just insufferable. Now I think you'll just suffer. Nice play on words. Too bad you won't be able to back them up. Game over, Bruce. I saw that one coming a century ago. You time-hopping, green-skinned buffoon. Did you think that you just sweep in here in triumph, waving your righteousness like a flag? You're not in your right time or place, Banner. Get up, green guy. Down with the Maestro. Zach, shut up. He'll hear you. I don't care. Kill the Maestro. But I'm going to put you in your place, Banner. I'm going to sing soprano, motor mouth. Maybe you forgot it all. Maybe you forgot it all this time, Maestro. But among other things, I'm an inventor, which means I can be inventive when I want to. Oh no, the building! Quick, let's get out of. Flark, Vic, I love you, man. Hold on, I'm coming. Hurry, everybody! There's people underneath here. I got you. You're gonna be fine. You take it easy. I'll get you out of. Maestro, kill. Oh, hell. Hell indeed, Banner. And I'll send you there. Personally. Bet you think you were going to die now, eh, Hulk? And you figure that if you die, then I won't exist. So you'll have the last laugh. Wrong, Hulk. Wrong on both counts. Oh, how was that for the battle?
Dope.
That was... Just look at this artwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
How bad? Bad. Maestro hurt him real bad, Gramps. And then the Maestro soldiers showed up and scarfed him away to the castle. We scanned the whole thing. Gramps, I know about the plan, but he's hurt so bad. Yeah, so much for plan A. Still, I've seen him come back from the dead, so he'll come back from this. He won't let us down. How can he say that when the Hulk's the one who became the Maestro in the first place? Does Gramps and Rick still tweak that? He's losing it, you ask me. No one dead ass. As for you, if Gramps says the Hulk comes through for us, that's good enough. What he says is still what's going here. Scattered? Yeah, sure, Janice. You were named after Janis Joplin. You know that? Yes, Gramp, I know that. But what are we going to do about the Hulk? Who? Betty. He did not kill me. And he did kill me. And now we're together. You and me, Betty. Is that what you wish to call me? I'm now Betty. Huh? No, of course you're not. Betty isn't. Not anymore. She's an urn filled with ashes and Rick's memorabilia. Your words are so strange. Rest assured, kid. My words are the least strange thing about me. And you are Betty. No, your real name. Betty. Forget your name. Who are you? What's your function here? I'm one of the Maestro's favorites. Yes, I just bet you are. Can't move. Maestro broke something in your neck or back. Something. He says you'll recover, but it'll take time. Meantime, I'm to help you however I can. Good. Give me a flatbed truck and a tow chain to haul me out of here. What? You seem very tense, but I know just how to relax you. I am your Betty. Are you relaxing yet? The exact opposite. Please don't do this. Let Betty handle everything. Stop! Now, I just right. Would this be counting as rape?
Yes, it would.
Even though she's ignorant. Clearly ignorant.
It would. He's writing a rape scene.
It would be rape on the Maestro's part.
Yeah, it's
not hers.
Not hers. It counts.
Yeah, but it'll be on the Maestro's part through her.
Yep. This is my one ding. I don't think this was important to put in the book.
No. Stop! I guess seems to be in great pain. He is, Minister, but not the kind you think. He is, however, powerless, experiencing sensations that he does not wish to, feeling guilty over enjoying them, and helpless to terminate the situation. Ladies, our guest needs more relaxation. Go and be of assistance. Right, I'm me, Maestro. Yes, Maestro. I don't understand, sir. Why don't you simply kill him? I am. I'm killing him with kindness. Over here, this way. I think he landed over here. Yeah, got him. I think he still got some good stuff on him. Bloody Minister didn't strip this one bare. Must have other stuff on his gray self. Come on, let's see what we can twig from. Back off! Hey now, fair's fair. We scan them first. Nothing's fair, vultures, except what I say is fair. And what I says go. And I say that you go now. That him, Scooter? Yep, scanned it proper, all right. It's Piz Fizz. At least with the butcher, the Maestro left the Piz Fizz. You was the best, Piz. You bloody animal! You'll pay for this! Quiet, someone will hear. Even if they do hear, they won't care. We're nothing to them. We're just meat. No, don't get up. Right? Oh, and now why such a sour face? Don't appreciate my humor, or do you just get on your nerves sometimes? You really should thank me. I've arranged for this chair for you to get around in until you heal, and of course I arranged for your therapy earlier. Let me guess, she called herself Betty. Now, if I could kill myself right now, this moment, I'd do it in a heartbeat, because that would be an end to you. Still clinging to that thought, are you? Minister, if you wouldn't mind. Not at all, Maestro. Here, all you have to do is pull the trigger. You have enough muscular control back for that, I think. Trust me, blowing your brains out is something that even our formidable healing abilities won't overcome. And now you're the one who's bluffing. You wouldn't put yourself at risk, but I'm not at risk. My existence is assured. You see, I have no prior recollection of any of these events. When your outlaw pal went back in time and brought you forward, it created an alternate timeline. Time split off from that moment. One time branches now, the events that led to me. Along another branch are the events that will now happen to you. Your own real future, as it were. In other words, thanks to your friends, I'm now one possible future for Dr. Bruce Banner, unhampered by you. What happens to you, Hulk, is your own affair. You could be lying. Perhaps all this already did happen to you. Perhaps all the things you're saying now are things that you remember having already heard when you were in my position. And you're hoping that what would work once again, what worked once again will work again. Or perhaps you sent me back to my own time, but my memory's erased. Perhaps you're not as safe as you think you are. I'm getting a headache trying to follow this. That is the hazard with time travel theorizing, Minister. I believe firmly in my hypothesis, Hulk. But if you're willing to risk throwing your life away on yours, then I won't stop you. Go on. If you're that confident, blow your brains out right here, right now. Do it. Go on. Do it. You see, we are two of a kind, What I want you to do is come to realize that. The wasteland. A visitor here is a rarity, but when one does come, it's always the same and never welcome. Hail, boys! Leader of the wasteland, survivalist architecture of a new future through vision and diligence. How goes it, boss? It goes, Maestro. It has been a while. To be precise, it's been a year, boss. So tell me, how's your daughter coming along? Maestro, please. Ever since my wife died, there's no one to care for. No. Besides, she's malnourished and unimpressive, Maestro. And to be honest, homely. Not worth your... I'll be the judge of that. I'll judge that. Bring her here, boss. Now. It's all right, Daddy. He is who he is. Maestro, you see, she's just a scrawny thing. No, but meat on her. She's just a baby. Shh, Daddy, please. I'll be fine. No head lice. Good start. Your name? Char, Maestro. Disrobe, Char. No open sores. Firm. Good teeth. You've done well, boss. You've invested quality years in her. I shall protect that investment, I assure you. And to show my appreciation, this food should tide you over until the crops come in. These people are starving. Why don't they live in the city? Our resources are not infinite. Besides, by and large, they're fairly hideous. Who wants them hanging about? It's depressing. But I'm not heartless. I've been reintroducing nutrients into the ground. At the moment, they can survive. Perhaps someday even prosper. And all I ask is whatever they can give. All benefit. I don't like this. I say we attack now. Now we stick to the plan. Plan Flam and Brain Jan and Pan Janice. Scan them. They're starting to look way too chummy. I slide that, but Gramps says we have to have faith. Gramps couldn't even remember his own name this morning. And he called me Elvis. I slide that too. He called me Marlowe. Look, why don't we go back in time and get more Studleys? Some of those other guys Gramps always talks about. because we got the time machine held together with spit and baling wire as it is, Scooter. Plus, it's a major drain on the juice. We got to use it real spares. Yeah, for better or worse, we have to count on the green Studley. Yeah, well, I sure hope it doesn't turn out worse, that's all. Oh, you should let the beard grow. The Maestro looks so handsome in his.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? Wasn't that sweet of her, Hulk? Does she remind you of anyone? If you're going to refer to her passing resemblance to Betty, I noticed, yes, but she lives to please. She has no mind of her own. A mind was Betty's major drawback. Did what she wanted instead of what I wanted. Always prattling about her feelings. Oh, and it wasn't always that way, though. Remember when we first saw her? She adored us unreservedly. It was only later she developed her more annoying traits. I prefer the modern Betty, the slave. Sorry, my taste runs towards women who are less precocious and with more guts. Don't worry, you'll change your mind in time. Come along. You're healing nicely. We have a curious physiology. Some injuries take us longer to get over than others. I discovered through an unfortunate first-hand encounter that a broken neck takes the longest time. Still, you'll be fully recovered soon. Have you given thought to what you'll do then? I'm sure you have. I see it in your eyes, Hulk. You're repulsed by the world I've created. But you cannot judge me, Hulk, for you haven't lived that century of time that will bring you to my situation. You cannot know what it was like. For as long as I can recall, humans touted their moral superiority over me. I was the monster, but when it came down to it, they were the ones who brought destruction upon themselves. Me, a monster? I wasn't even in their league. I spent my life being in the right place at the right time. Why, if I'd been at ground zero of any of the bombs that dropped, I'd have died just as quick as any puny human. But instead, I managed to be elsewhere and benefited from the radiation that lay about like waste material. Radiation that killed millions, and I just soaked it up. I could go where others couldn't, do what others should and couldn't. I survived. Pour some drink for our guest, Char. Good girl. Now, Hulk. And now I'm entitled to what the world tried to keep from me. And so are you. Stay here. Rule at my side. Don't you see, Bruce? We owe humans nothing. They're just takers. They take all we have and give nothing back. They spit in our face. Bull. I have friends, allies, loved ones. You don't know what lies ahead for you. I do. Listen to me, Bruce. They're going to take it all away. You're going to end up with nothing and no one. Why go back to that when you can stay here and have everything? You said to yourself, time has split off. Maybe what happened to you won't happen to me. Maybe things will be different. Persecution, betrayal, hatred, these things don't change. Just tell me you'll think about it. I'll think about it. Just a baby. My apologies, Dr. Banner. One of my duties is to maintain the status quo. Your being here upsets that. Not as upset you're going to be, Squirrel Eyes. Drop it. On your own or from your dead fingers. Makes no diff to me. Nice try, Minister. You figured out by getting rid of me, you not only avoid those Maestro's power base increasing, but maybe, just maybe, wipe him from existence. Unfortunately, the Maestro's right. Alternate timeline and time tracks. Reed Richards did a paper on that. I was just out to lull him into a false sense of security. In other words, welcome to Plan B. Your Maestro miscalculated. I recovered faster than he allowed for. And then I did my impression of the Count of Monte Cristo. Except my escape way leads in, and as well as out. And I didn't need a spoon. And you, buddy boy, you're leading us straight to the flunking Maestro. Got it? There's too many guards around, but a smart studly like the Maestro, he's probably having a secret passage in and out, right? Right. And a finger in the pie guy like you scans where it is, don't he? Just don't hurt me. No offense, Minister, but you're nothing. We take out the Maestro and we'll let you go. Though we might give you a good kick or two to speed you along. There, the secret entrance. I'm starting to mislike it. I didn't figure on finding a way with no guards at all. The Maestro doesn't generally have all that many personal guards. He reasons that no one would dare to attack him. Is that a fact? Hey, he reasoned wrong. Oh, Maestro, knock, knock. No! Who's there? It's Banner. Banner who? Banner, it's been a really bad day, hasn't it, Doctor? fellow named Forge made this years ago. A gun designed for the express purpose of killing me. Unlucky for him, he never had a chance to aim it. I couldn't bear to dispose of such a fine weapon. Although I did keep it secure so that no one would use it against me. Fools! Did you seriously believe I could outthink myself? I knew he was delaying his recovery. I knew he would sneak you into my fortress. And now you're mine. Now I put an end to your pathetic fools once and for all. Scatter! Target your zones and fire! Da! Da! And finish them, you idiots! Chase them down! Do I have to do everything myself? The Hulk! Where's the Hulk? I saw him crash through that wall. Where's his corpse? He's gone, sir, but there's a trail of green blood. He couldn't have gone far, Maestro. You can stop him. I beg of you. I beg my wounded dignity for the way they forced me to lead you and use them to you. Over to you, kid. Minister, you're not fooling anyone. It truly saddens me. The ministers thought I was unaware that he would try to kill the Hulk in some pathetic hope of temporarily eliminating me and grabbing power for himself. And the Hulk, he never even questioned the convenience of my giving him a room on the ground floor. The minister was no surprise, but Hulk disappointed me. I expected better of him. Help me! Somebody help me! Go loose, I gotcha! You're old boss kid, old boss kid, aren't you? My father said you rebels would get us killed. Well, slide 'em, my love. Now scram. Get up. Put your hands on top of your head and order your people to surrender. It's the best thing you can do. And no tricks. No tricks. But my treat. It's a fucking pain to keep it washed and takes forever to dry, but every so often, it's worth it. Let's go. The blood trail's getting lighter, which either means he's running out of blood or that he's healing. What's that music? Sounds familiar. Reedy. Obviously, it's meant as a distraction. If I finish the Hulk now or 5 minutes from now, what difference will it make? Let them have their distraction then. As I thought. Jones, life support system still pumping away. Oh, hey, old man. You know, Jones, I have a misplaced sense of gratitude. I let you live entirely too long. Tell me about it. You know, Bruce, you used to be a fun guy. Too bad you turned into such a dirtbag. Years ago, I did you a favor and saved your life. Now I think I'll do you a favor and take it. Goodbye, Rick. Surprise and surprise. Ah! Oh, that's beautiful. That's rich. Use one souvenir to defend yourself and get killed by another. You always were an idiot, Jones. And I never liked you. Never. My only regret is that you didn't live to see me write a finale to this insane little adventure of your... Roar! Da! Let's see you heal when I cut you in half! You only get one chance at me, and you blew it! You could have snuck in, gotten close, struck me before I knew what was happening. But for a moment, you reverted to type, and that moment will cost you your life! Damn! Now here's a thought. America's shield was never a threat to us before, because Cap couldn't hurl it with such force to penetrate. But Thor's hammer, on the other hand, was always lethal. In my hand, it will be... I don't believe this. I'm stronger than ever. Thor's long gone, but I still can't lift the damn thing. Have to be worthy. Only damn thing here is you. And no more weapons, Maestro. No more tricks. No more insanity. Nice going, Betty. The leader, the abomination, the UFOs, I've hated them all, but none of them has made me as sick as you do. You're complaining to me? I tried to talk sense into you, tried to warn you, and you buffoon, you closed your eyes to it. Imagine how sickening it is to see someone so brilliant and yet so stupid, and imagine when that someone is you. We could have been gods together. Should have remembered, the better you get, the stronger you get, and you're completely mad. You could have been worshipped, Hulk. Now you'll just be mourned. Provided anyone is left to mourn you, which I seriously doubt. You're fighting the inevitable, Hulk. I'm simply the final product of natural selection. The strong survive. I'm the strongest. I survived. When you go against me, you go against the law of nature. Admit it. You'll die at my hands, momentarily anyway. Let your last words be honest ones. Remove the blinders from your eyes and see the truth. I am the future! Wrong. You're history. What are you doing? Welcome to Plan C, Maestro. The time machine! Doom time machine! Stop! Wait! You can't do this! I'm the Maestro, you brainless fool! I order you to stop! I order you to...
Whoa! Major, wreckage! Hold it! We got you dead to... Gramps!
Get the bad guy, Bruce. Got him, Rick. Now just hang on. Hang on. You're yanking me. Saw everything I needed to see. I always loved you, man. You know? Hey, look. It's the kids. Kids bet me wouldn't have the nerve to sneak past the guards. Wouldn't want them to think I was... Shit.
Where'd you send... And where'd the Maestro go?
To face the music. Stop! That imbecile! Doesn't matter where he sent me. If it's the past, I'll live to face him again. If it's the future, I'll conquer it just as I... What's that? Miles off in the distance. Man in a coat and some sort of... Looks like a Jeep running towards a teenager.
Make them think I'm chicken. Come on, you fool! We gotta reach the protective trench before the bomb goes off!
Bomb? Oh, no. No! I love
That
that.
is such a poetic end.
That is the most perfect ending.
Yeah, that is amazing.
He died when the Hulk was born. And they kept hammering it in! A ground level nuke!
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell, Char? The morning is the morning has the scent of freedom on it. And Scooter, where's the Hulk? We have the time machine powered up. Not now, man. Not now. Trust me, Janice. This is what Rick would have wanted.
I love his T-shirt. It says, "My cousin stormed the Maestro's fortress, and all I got was his flarking T-shirt."
I love that.
Yeah, I love it.
Molding in the ground would have been his style. He would have wanted a shot at one last adventure. He spread the special adhesive on the shield. Yep, just like you said, Bruce. Good girl. Ashes to ashes, Rick. Dust to dust. Where do you think it'll land, Bruce? And God willing, somewhere exciting. Farewell, my best friend. See you yesterday.
That was great. I love that.
Yep, and then they actually have the end in this book, but we don't need to go over that again. But
Yeah,
that,
really good.
except for the rape, near perfection.
Yeah, that's the only part where I'm like, no, absolutely not.
But other than that,
It's really, really good.
near sheer perfection. I would say near more perfect than the end.
Yeah, I would say so.
This is up there as one of the best Hulk stories still.
Yeah, exactly.
For a good reason.
Mhm.
By the way, you want to know where the shield landed? He actually did a story.
Where it land?
It turns out Char and her father end up going down, getting attacked, and it lands and slices the guy attacking them in half.
Oh, wow. So he didn't get, like, launched into space or anything like that?
No, didn't even get that far.
Oh, that's cool.
But it saved a life,
Mm-hmm. There you go. That works.
which I feel would be just as much of an adventure for Rick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what did you like best about this?
The sending the Maestro back to the moment
Yeah.
when the Hulk was born, that was such a poetic moment.
And I say Perez's artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Some of his best.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about
Like
Perez.
this.
He put so much in there, like the T-shirt or like Superman being in the trophy room, where I'm like, if you did it, where it's like every time you reread it, you're discovering new stuff.
Yep, and some depending on the version.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, and Maestro, what a
Mm-hmm.
bastard!
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a reason why he's still remembered.
I wonder if the characterization of the Maestro is kind of like the reason why, if you look at like Old Man Logan, Mark Millar made Hulk very
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Yep, I think something like that. And he just went a different kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you get why I say that is parallel with the end?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said, the end, no one survived. Here, well, this is what would happen if, but of course, this only works for Professor Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
This is under the assumption that Bruce stayed Professor Hulk. which we know he doesn't. But obviously at this point, and yes, the whole, once you go back to this future, it becomes the splintered future. That used to be what Marvel did until Age of Ultron.
Yep.
Age of Ultron is when Bendis threw that all out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And it took Al Ewing to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, people still ignore it.
Yeah.
Because, technically that's what it for the longest time, for decades, it used to be you can never really truly change history. You can prevent that future from happening, but that future won't be erased.
Mm-hmm.
But and what did you think about Janice?
I thought that was kind of cool. I liked all the other colorful characters that were in this world, and I love the word flark.
Yep. Also, like I say, I think they're meant to imply that Janice is a lesbian.
Yep, I would say so.
Did you get what he's called her my love?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like that was just slang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the way, apparently in another version, Carla actually is pregnant with the Hulk's kid.
Interesting.
Not Betty, Carla.
That's cool.
Oh, no, not from the rape. Obviously, this one been different.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't go much with it. But the minister, do you know he's supposed to have been the sidekick to the original Human Torch?
Really?
Yeah. They wouldn't reveal that until the Maestro mini. Also, some of the backstory is a little. If you and I will eventually go over the Maestro mini when we get to it, but trust me, that one it's iffy.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, but it's a case where they put too much of the answers in the first mini, and the other two were just spinning their wheels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say though, I enjoyed the first book better. The first half.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that? Like the first half was the better one. Just the build up to Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the whole thing of Hulk healing. It was interesting character stuff, but kind of went a little long.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that? Like it did kind of go a little long.
Yeah, a little bit in certain areas.
Yeah, although I did love this. Like I'm getting a headache trying to follow this.
Yeah,
because even I was getting a bit of a headache. It's like, but maybe you could be lying. It's like, oh, even I was. Weren't you getting a little bit of a
little bit? I was like
eye crossing, like. But yeah, overall, 9.5 out of 10 is what
I'd say so. The 0.5 is for the rape scene, but besides
it was quick, it was brief, unnecessary, but it didn't dwell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's only a 0.5 and not a full point.
Yeah, I would say so.
But yeah, I mean, I'm killing him with kindness. What?
That's I think he was trying to give the Hulk Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. Or at least break him mentally. Like, kill him and then break him.
Yeah.
But again, overall, there's a reason why that you keep having the Maestro being a potential villain again.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, did you know that Peter David did a joke parody of it where She-Hulk is going through the Ghosts of Christmas kind of thing. But for her Ghosts of Yet to Come, it's the Maestro. And then Jen's like, are you kidding me? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. A Maestro parody? Really? I'm out.
That's so good.
And then the Maestros is like, I'm your future. Like, the hell you are.
I love that. That's great.
And then Peter David wrote that. I just love how it's him taking taking the piss out of it, even acknowledging, maybe you're overdoing the Maestro, so I'll just make fun of it.
Yeah, because wasn't he also an antagonist in one of the DLCs for the Avengers game?
Yes, from that future. But yeah, there's a reason why the Maestro is a gold standard for the dark, evil future.
Yeah, because you have the good version as a foil.
You have that, but also the fact is, it makes sense.
Yeah, it really does.
It's like, this is not a case where you're like, this is not like Injustice where it's so out of character. This is a case where you're like, I could see Hulk doing this.
Yeah, exactly. So,
it's the sad thing. It's the tragedy of the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a point where, and the funny thing is, he is doing stuff to help.
He brought order, but that's where it gets into like injustice and to an extent civil war. It's the whole: do you want complete freedom or do you want complete security?
Yeah. Now, granted, we find on the Maestro stuff that originally Hercules was the first Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting there. It was Hercules.
Oh, dope.
And but yeah, Hulk came in, started doing all the stuff to improve everything, and again, we saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, overall, this is just so damn
Really
good.
Really
Rest
good.
in peace to two great legends.
Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking still, isn't it? It's just because.
Well, the Perez one also hits hard for me because of myself being a massive Wonder Woman fan.
Well, that too. But again, this is some of his best work, and the fact that look at this crowd shot. It looks like a weird Waldo thing, doesn't it?
Again, it gets to how the hell did you do this book regularly?
And this was him doing it on his own. Like, you remember that? It took until Jeff Johns before you find out a writer decided to actually literally have him draw all the characters.
My God.
Yeah, again, doesn't this look like a weird Waldo pick?
Yeah, it does.
It's just, wow. And look, even in the background, you can still get some details. Not as much detail as all this here, but still, you can. It's not like other writers would just draw the silhouette. No, look over here. In fact, oh my God, there is Waldo! Hold on.
Hang on. Wait.
Right there!
Oh my God.
You see him?
Wow.
There, he didn't put Waldo in there. Oh my God.
What a...
Well, a parody of Waldo.
No, but it's like how he has a parody of Superman.
But that is painfully obviously Waldo.
Oh.
I did the case where I say, I was joking.
And it literally turned out to be true. That is great.
All right, that's the case where you're like, this is like, where's Waldo? I was joking.
Yeah, he's right here.
Yep, he's right there. Oh my God, that is perfect. That's a perfect place to end it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for coming on, Jared. Thanks everyone else. And like I've said, this is going to be the year of Peter David. I owe it to the man. I'm going to be going over more of his Hulk, his Supergirl, his Captain Marvel, his Young Justice, so much. X Factor. I'm going to try and cover as much as I can this year, the rest of this year.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Take care.